It's a weird time. At school they teach us math, physics and science and all the subjects that you can think of. But what about how to grow up as a decent man, how to live in society and how to get what you want? And that's what I have for you today. I'm going to tell you 7 rules that nobody tells you, but you should absolutely follow. Number 1, if you have something to say it. There are far too few compliments and thank yous in this world. Don't ever be afraid to give a genuine compliment to someone. Seriously, how many times have you seen someone wearing a good outfit or doing cool stuff and you thought to yourself, damn, that's cool, but you say nothing, when you know that will absolutely brighten that person's day? And giving compliments is an awesome way to open strangers up, make friends, and do something positive in this negative world, and it costs you nothing. You have to be the change you want to see in this world. Give some compliments and I'm sure you'll get some back. Rule number 2 is put your phone away. Sometimes I really feel that people don't know how to socialize anymore. They don't know how to appreciate the moments around them. It seems like every time I go out now, every single person it's on their phones all the time. And guys, if you go out to have dinner, you don't need to post every meal that you have on Instagram. You really don't need to publicly document everything you do to the very last detail. Listen, talk and appreciate the small things around you. One thing I've realized, and one day you will too, is that the best moments of my life are on those little and spontaneous moments. Number 3 is never compare yourself to others. There will always be someone with something you want. Either it's a good body, a hot girlfriend or a lot of money. That's something you simply have to accept and do your best to avoid these jealousy thoughts. Those people will never be you. The only person you will ever be is yourself. But what you can do instead is using those people as motivation. Tell yourself that you're going to get fit, that you're going to land the job you dream of, that you're going to get a freaking hot girlfriend. Then work towards those goals, pursue them until you achieve them. If you want to compare yourself, compare to the person you were 1 month ago and look for ways to increase that value. The sky's the limit. Record your progress, get a diary, take pictures, and month by month, see all the progress that you have made. Number 4, never stop learning new skills. Life is really a funny thing. Nobody knows what is just around the corner, and this by itself is more than enough reason to never stop learning. And this doesn't mean that you have to go to university. Nowadays there's so many different ways to learn. You have a chance to learn every single day by the people and resources that surround you. You have a bigger chance to evolve and grow than any point in history. There's really no excuse to stay where you are. And learning brings you so many benefits, like generating new ideas, staying up to the job market, improving brain function, and so much more. So go and start learning right now. Number 5, work hard but enjoy your life. Waking up, going to work, coming back home and finding yourself doing something related to your work again, it's no way to live. You should absolutely work hard, be disciplined and pursue your goals. But that's not the only thing in life. You can try some new sports, travel, make some new friends, be creative. Life is really what you make out of it. Find what makes you happy and do it more often. Tip number 6 is you need to have a life outside of dating. Your life goal should never be to attract any sort of women. Your lifestyle is for you, not for her. And to be honest, no woman wants to be your top priority, even if they say so. I've made that mistake in the past and only made me look clingy and a boring ass dude. If you make a woman your top priority, you will naturally obsess over her, because she will be the most important thing in your life. And then something goes wrong. Even a small argument will get you all anxious and stressed out. Don't ever put yourself in that position. You need to have your own goals, something outside of work and watching sports, something that develops your mind and body. It doesn't need to be something that impacts the whole world, but it should be something that forces you to grow mentally and emotionally. Tip number 7 and last for today is daily habits really freaking matter. It's so easy to underestimate the value of doing small improvements on a daily basis. Too often we convince ourselves that to achieve massive success we need massive action. You don't. Our life is basically the sum of very small habits that we do every day. For example, let's say you want a nice physique but you never put a foot down in the gym, and you start going and working out for 3 hours and pushing for PRs. Every single workout will only get you hurt. Instead, you start by making sure that you go every day. Then you start following a workout plan, then a diet plan, and then day by day you will start to see your body change. The takeaway is, if you do the small things, the small habits every day, huge goals suddenly become achievable. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, if you did, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you again very soon. See ya.